Hello, welcome to the club. I'm your host Mars, and this is the Upper 90 Club, a roundtable podcast where five friends discuss the dwindling Columbus Crew.
What's left of the Columbus Crew?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. So, on this episode, which will be our second in the last 4 episodes leading up to the new season starting in the 22nd, is we're going to talk about some team departures. We're going to talk about some team arrivals. We're going to talk about some new apparel. And the Nordeca Cup is back. We'll talk about that. And then Ben is moonlighting as an Five Stripes podcaster. Maybe we'll touch on that.
Tickle that.
So no one's going to touch on the hat to tip it. So I will tip the hat to you guys. My Chico's de Federico, Ben, Mort, Trey, and Haas. Say hey, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Mars.
We made
Hello.
it.
Buenos noches.
We were expecting Morgan to be on this week, and I was going to say, fellas, mupaches, lads from different dads, bros from different mo's, amigos de Guillermo, and
Tips of the hats!
de Federico.
You know
Mr.
why he's
Morgan.
not on is the reason that I'm here.
There's
He only
one
comes
mo.
There can only be one Mo.
Only one
Mo for
on the
show.
pod. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how that's
let's skip the small talk. There was a big trade that was announced today. What do you guys think about Luka and Anthony Davis?
It's gonna kill the Mavericks. It will.
Yeah.
I am heartbroken.
I didn't follow any of
angry.
that. Am I the only one that didn't follow it? They also
I'd
said-
like to go play with LeBron. That'd be fun. But
Oh, man.
LA, Dallas,
They're kissing the ring.
Spain. One of those places.
I heard that LA may be debuting a new jersey that's like a slime green kind of color rather than the traditional gold. But no,
boxcar
obviously
children
I'm talking about just today, the departure of Cucho was announced. We're not even getting the 2011 McDonald's All-American Anthony Davis in return. I'm
glad we waited to pod. We were supposed to do it last night. Can you imagine how outdated everyone would turn it on and be like, why aren't they talking about Cucho? And we're just like, slime shirts.
Yeah. Haas and I were at Cucho's first game here in Chicago, where he scored the game winner in a come from 2 goals back win.
What, he subbed on in the 60th or something like that?
Yeah, Etienne had a couple goals. Only the second such win, making up a 2-goal difference, and the rest was history.
Now it's history.
They highlighted that in their farewell little post
Oh, they did.
they had from the crew.
Man, watching those videos, because I heard it and we were all kind of like, yeah, we knew this day was coming. I just didn't think it would be in maybe next transfer window. Maybe he sees out the end of the year. I don't think anybody saw this coming. And honestly, fair play to everybody involved for keeping it quiet because no one knew about it, right? Because I was talking to the Scarves and Spikes guys and they were like, yeah, this came out of nowhere. It's like usually this stuff you hear about for a while before. I mean,
yeah, they're working on terms or what.
Yeah.
And the price, if it was like they paid us $30 million, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. But from what I'm reading,
16?
well, I'm reading 13 upwards
No.
of
Yeah,
16.
I saw
16
one
with
that
the
said
add-ons.
14
with the
on
add-ons.
FootMob, but that's something
Yeah, I
else.
saw
but
FotMob said 13.
Which
Yeah.
the sell-ons can add up.
That
just depending on what it
depends on
is,
what the
but-
sell-on
man.
says.
Does
it
the
say
John Rahm deal,
how much was it on the
Uh-huh.
sell-on?
the sell-ons that Chicago got is crazy.
How much was the sell-on we got for Cucho here?
Probably
he hasn't
undisclosed
been
at this
sold
point.
on.
Right.
No, but the percentage, because that's a big question. Because
it just says they retain a percentage.
I thought there was
it doesn't
a
say
draw
what it is.
to him to go to Mexico for about 20, right? And then now he goes for 16. That's when I'm started thinking, okay, I understand that it's much more tempting for him, but 16
mid-table team.
I feel like Real Betis is doing a really good deal here. I have a feeling he's going to be a hit in Spain.
Yeah, well, and they're supposed to be like they're not the big club in Spain. And they're supposed to be like the hardworking team, is what I saw comparisons to online.
Do they have 3 guys with crossed arms with hard hats?
Seriously, it's gonna be him.
Because if they don't, that's not true.
So I was driving home from Detroit today.
Humble brag.
So 3-hour drive, and
that's not a brag.
My phone, like I'm playing music. I have maps up on the screen of the car, and like my messages are going insane. And I'm like,
Discord shut down my computer.
The crew was being sold. Like it felt like that type of day. I was like, something is going on. All of these group texts are exploding right now. Was really hoping it wouldn't go through, since today was, the transfer window ended today at 6 p.m. Eastern. But they got the deal done. Kind of happy for him. If it's going to give him a chance to get on the Colombian team for the World Cup, because their club or that coach rates La Liga higher than MLS.
Fair play to that.
Good for him.
Yeah, and I think that's very true. As much as I actually do believe him when he said he would like to stay here, but I didn't know. I think at the same time he knows that he can play at a higher level. He can be, right now he's the big fish in a smaller pond, right? But he can go to bigger league, and also that the fact that he's been on the cusp for Colombia, and like going to Spain and has some success, he will be in this squad to go to a World Cup. That would be huge for him. So I get that part. So no, you have to be happy.
The contract
the question now is what now?
30?
His new one?
Yeah.
I haven't seen those details.
I thought for some reason I saw it was like great. Yeah. So I guess we don't know the exact details.
To me, it's just hard to believe that he went because he was on 2.6 million for the last 3 years here, or 22, 23, and
2.88.
2.88. Okay,
is what I read in the dispatch.
And a little bit of research earlier, Ben and I were able to find that like some of the top players on the team he's going to are around the 3.1, 3.3.
Right.
So you would think that he's going to be in that range.
So it's
3.5,
not that
3.7.
much.
It's not that much more. So I really feel that unless Columbus dropped literally the Brinks truck in front of him and offered him like 7 million or whatever, 6 million, I think he would have gone. I really do. And I don't blame him.
Well, there's rumors that Botafogo or whatever, or whoever that was, are going to offer him like an 8 million.
And I don't think he would have done it for that. I think that's where the truth in him saying he wanted to stay in Columbus and he wanted to be on this team, I think that is true.
Yeah.
But
so, I mean, we looked it up and it's like Anthony's on 3.1. It's a loan, but still. Lo Celso, who won the World Cup with Argentina, who I rate because he's an ex-Tottenham player, but he's legit awesome. He's on 3.4. No way someone coming from MLS is probably – I mean, he's probably making 3. I can't imagine him making more. So, like, it wasn't the thing that blows my mind is, like, it's not about the money. He's probably making the exact same. He's just going to be in a different spot in a better league. But, I mean, he literally was he was, like, on the face of MLS here. Like, he could have played this season and been, like, either the Golden Boot winner or the, win some more championships or play.
The post-Messi era, he will be, if it wasn't for Messi, he will be the poster child pretty much of this. Like with a couple of other players. You have like Ricky and a couple of other players that are kind of up there, but he's definitely one of those big names. And like I listened to your pod when you get on and Scarves and Stripes and how much they really enjoy watching
that was
him
interesting.
Play. Yeah. That was like they all were like, that's like my favorite player outside of Atlanta.
Yeah.
That was very interesting to listen to.
I mean, for his time here in Columbus, you had he totaled 49 goals, 30 assists.
I mean, that's pretty crazy.
That's ridiculous.
And he wasn't here that long.
No.
2.5 years.
44 of those were regular season goals. 27
Right.
regular season assists.
Right.
I mean,
And the first ever Crew player to have 10 and 10 in 2 seasons back to back.
I mean, if he's healthy, this could be like.
And he brought, so we got MLS Cup, and he won Leagues Cup.
Yeah.
And I thought he had won. What did he win the year before?
Runner-up Champions Cup. I mean,
runner-up Champions Cup.
Okay.
He MVP of the MLS Cup.
Mm-hmm.
runner-up MVP for last year.
Yep, behind Messi. So,
Do you guys put him in the Ring of Honor?
Yes.
I think he's the best player we have had because we got him at his peak.
Right.
Like peak, one of his peak years, I should say. I don't know if he's peaked yet.
Why
I think if
go? I don't. I still. It's
money or not money. It's he's playing in La Liga.
That seems like it's
World Cup.
Right.
Is the reason.
Is that what we think? Because I wouldn't even think about that.
He's 25 years old. So he can play in Europe and he can still peak for another couple. He can be at his best at 29.
You think they're going to take James?
No.
So like
no, but it is an MLS bias. It's a bias against MLS, and I get it coming from other countries, especially Colombia. They're one of the top dogs in CONMEBOL.
I mean,
so
the league encourages this. Sure. The whole league is based around bringing in U22 projects,
and I'm
making them into players and selling them.
Sweet, but sell them for like way more. Like
but this is the most we've ever sold a player for, right? Like not even close.
Yeah, but if you
who else have we
sold?
Stefan. Giancarlo Gonçalves.
Jeez, he barely played for
not
us.
going to work here anymore. Yeah, that was a great.
That was
move.
after the World Cup.
He sold what was his was like $5 million or something.
Right.
That may have been the
Aiden.
18. Yeah,
Aiden.
Which they still haven't spent that money, right? There haven't really been any moves.
But we lose like
a
hefty salary. We gain a bunch of money, and we get a DP slot.
Yeah, this is the interesting thing. I mean, we have Nagby. Nagby is one that could be, we can change his contract to be more of a regular contract. So technically we have now 2 available DP spots. We have we have all 4 of our potential U22 initiative DP spots available.
We don't have any of them filled.
We have, so potentially we have like 6 DP positions. I guess there's limits on how many U22 and all that we can use, isn't it?
Right.
But still, we have probably like 5 class players that we can.
But the transfer window for Europe closed, so we'd have to get them like domestically or
no. So they talked about that in in the Scarves and Stripes too when you were on there, was the fact
Scarves
that
and Spikes.
Whatever they're called, I don't know.
Tommy.
Yeah, Tommy, sorry. But the point is that they can't buy them. We can still buy from Europe. But they can't. Their window is shut. They can't buy anything out. We can still take players from Europe.
Should buy them back for 10.
We're clearly diving into this already. So do you guys have anyone that you think the Crew could be targeting for a quick solution here? This transfer window.
I don't know what.
I have one. And
I only have one.
I don't think I like it. I really don't think I like it. Ben, ex-Tottenham player, Chelsea player, Red Bull player.
Oh, no.
Timo Werner. Nope, Timo Werner. Jeez. He's out. He's on the outs. He's gettable.
He's linked with Red Bull.
He is linked with Red Bull. That doesn't mean a whole lot, though. He is the type of player that...
He doesn't start on our team, straight up. Arston starts over him. DeJuan Jones starts over him. Farsi starts over him.
No way.
I don't
rate him highly. I do not want it to happen.
He's a German flop.
He's like Diaz.
No, he continually gets these incredibly high tier clubs to bring him in.
He's at Tottenham.
and then he doesn't do anything.
He's at Tottenham.
He's real fast.
He's been at Tottenham.
He
He's been
just
at Chelsea.
blasts
He's
the
been
ball
at-
over the goal.
And this is who you want to bring in, Trey?
No, this is who I think is a target that they could bring in.
Does anyone else have any? Mine is Evander. He wants out of Portland. He's been trying to get out of Portland for forever. They made the new rule to be able to make this happen. He's 25 years old, 26 years old.
Yeah.
He's like
But
a
he's
mix in
drama.
between Zelly and Cucho.
He's drama.
He's good.
I
He's
watched
very, very good.
a video
He's
from
tight.
6 hours ago of Neville saying that within the next 48 hours, he expects a deal to be done with Evander. He's not going to
because
travel with them to their camp they're about to leave.
Yeah,
for.
because he's kind of he's kind of difficult. He's a little bit
but
of a drama, I think.
do you think Nancy can-
demands a lot from his players?
He
That's the question.
fixed Cucho's drama when Cucho was here being dramatic. I mean, do you remember how dramatic Cucho was on the field all the time?
Yeah, kind of.
He
It would have been
faced,
interesting to see him
Zell
deal
around,
with
too.
Zelly. Yeah, I was going to say Zelly would have been a different. I don't. So my question is, they had to have known about this in advance, right? Right?
What'd you say?
I mean,
We
they
didn't know
had to
about
have
it.
known about this
Oh.
this trade
Who's
in
they?
advance.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
front office, Issa, the whole everybody. So there has to be some. My only thing is cool. Is there a contingency plan? Within 24 hours of Zelly being gone, Rossi was on the field, right? He was
Right.
he was there overnight. So I was like, sweet. So I just assume we're gonna somebody in the next 24 hours is just gonna pop up we knew this was coming, we got this, we made the money, we have an extra DP slot, we get Evander. I'd be fine with checking out Evander. That dude is sick. He's no Cucho. Cucho is a one-off player. If you're looking at his what he does on the field and who he is, there's nobody that puts in that heart, that hustle, the way he
exactly.
It's so weird.
He has similar skills and offensive attributes, but he doesn't have that dog in him.
I know.
That Cucho
I
has,
loved that. You know who doesn't have that dog in him either? Timo Werner.
Yes.
He's more he's like squirrel. Ooh.
I will if nothing happens before the next week, I really, really hope we have something good news tomorrow, or that we hear something is going on. If not, I will look into it and I will probably come up with a couple of names, but I think we have multiple now, because I still believe that we should use another DP spot. I think we should restructure Nagby's contract, and we should bring on 2 players now.
Give me an awesome defender and give me an awesome forward playmaker, hybrid.
And we
hybrid
could-
both.
Our transfer window is open until late April.
Yeah. So we got time.
So-
I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, ever since Crew came back, it seems like we've always had a plan. We were always 1 or 2 moves ahead. This seems
Well, and our window
Ooh.
just opened, right? So it's not as if
That's been
we
open
were
for a
out
while.
shopping, or it seems
That's-
like this was a quick move.
But this
There's
is
just-
definitely the first test for Issa, no doubt about that. So we'll see what the front office looks like. now
Yeah. I mean, there's
with
been
him.
some
That's
crazy moves.
been gone.
The big one, well, I mean, I just talked to Atlanta. They got Almiron back. That's huge. They got the guy who's
Middlesbrough
killing it
guy.
at Middlesbrough, Lati Leaf or whatever. That guy is awesome. He's in his prime. He's 25. And instead of taking a step up, which everybody thought, he got paid a lot to come to Atlanta. It's they were hoping that's the turn of this is a stepping stone to get to higher leagues instead of just going to middle leagues.
There's been crazy signings all over the league. Teams are spending money. Cincinnati's spending a bunch. So it's just been a little depressing. I mean, I know Nancy wants to keep the roster small. They want consistency is everything I'm reading.
We played 3
it's
games
just
a week.
depressing.
We can't. We
Yeah.
literally
see
can't.
Everyone else dropping the cash,
Well,
and the crew's sitting here doing nothing.
Lucho left Cincinnati too, though, so they
Yeah.
did lose. What? I don't know
Is that
how
official?
many. I don't know how many. Yeah, I think is that official? I don't know if it's official, but it sounds like it's pretty, much
Pretty
done,
well
right?
official. I'm
He's
surprised
not- he's not
McGlynn left
practicing with
for
them, is he?
Houston.
Yeah.
That's the one I can't get over.
McGlynn?
Yeah, going
No,
to
I don't get it.
Houston. It's like, what? Why?
That's
that dude
Philly-
should
Philly-
be in Europe.
Philly, yeah. That's Philly
get it.
does Philly things. So
Last note on Evander, he did just get his green card, so he would not be an international roster spot, right?
I don't think so. Yeah.
Yeah, correct. I mean, I would like it. That would be a surprise shock. He's a different player than Cucho. But I mean, wasn't it last year we said like, oh, who started first game? And like Russell Rowe started first game, right?
Yeah.
And I'm wondering if they're not seeing and working with, they also stopped AZs from moving. And I wonder if they're not seeing something in him like, yeah, we can't let him go. He actually is going to be awesome. I don't know that.
But I think these are two different conversations, though, because if the question is, like, what do we do next after Cucho, the answer is not AZ and build from within.
Well, that's true.
Like, what are you spending that $16 million on to reinvest into the team? Like,
everyone gets hacked.
I do not mind Evander. That's not a bad move. That's not what I want the answer to be, though.
Yeah.
He
Are
also
we still
posted on
competitive?
Instagram earlier, everything is going to be all right in a picture like 4 hours ago. Evander.
Who?
So
Evander.
Was he at North Star?
So my thing is that we're still going to be competitive. We have a good team as long as we have Nancy too. So let's just like, I'm not going to wood and all that good stuff, right? But it's a little bit of that cutting edge. The one that gives you that one goal, that gives you the extra 10 points in the league, gives you that win in the playoffs and those things. And that's really what we have lost. We still, I still think with the team we have, the structure we have in place, the coach we have, we're still going to be a very competitive team.
Yeah. Even if we have to wait until the next window, the big thing about MLS is like, well, just don't dig yourself a huge hole. Like if you can get out there, get, upper middle and be fine. Like if you're not going to chase, if you're like stuck in a rut and you're not going to chase Miami or somebody like that. Yeah. Then you just got to turn it on at the end of the season. Don't make any stupid moves. If this did come out of nowhere and they don't have a contingency plan, like figure it out. And like we do have a really good team. I mean, when Cucho was out, I'm trying to remember, was it Leagues Cup or was it C3?
A little bit of both.
He missed a couple games.
Yeah,
C3,
and it was like Rossi kept scoring every game. Like he didn't have the standout, every time he had the ball, something was magical or something was going to happen. But he did come through at the end. And I also think there was a lot of like random goal scorers during that time that, other people stepped up.
We had like 15 or 16 goal scorers last season.
Yeah. So it's just like, this may be something where we just kind of collectively as a team get through it and we'll be okay.
Yeah. But we also, I made this point. I think I asked the world to tell me what this stat was, but he was the main contributor to most of our wins, right? I mean, there were games where he didn't play and we were able to hold the water kind of thing, but
man, he was just
he was scoring and assisting in like every game.
Cutting edge. Right.
Pretty long.
Seeing him score and like run and get all pumped up and screaming. And then everybody else who scores just kind of like do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Like it just seems like he had that fire in him.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who replaces that. I mean, Nagby was our captain and he's like chill. Everybody in the back line's chill. And like we're not even talking about the fact that Moreira is linked to Fibonacci. Like
Fenerbahce. So clearly that didn't go through.
I was going to say, wouldn't have that had to have happened before 6 p.m.?
Yeah. So
he was linked to Fibonacci, the Fibonacci sequence.
I like how we all were like, everybody was hating on Tom Bogert. Like he was the one. He was the one trading everybody. Everybody was like, "Shut up."
Yeah. I messaged him as soon as it happened. I was like, "Tom, make this stop. Tom, I'll pay you American or Canadian dollars or whatever you want. Make this stop." He didn't email me back, so I'm assuming he's not going to make it stop.
Well,
this guy isn't falling.
Acosta. He doesn't have a team.
All right, so I have a question about
Cincinnati's trying to get Evander. Would it be fun to steal him?
Would you take Ducho?
I don't like the idea of Acosta.
Yes.
I hate the way he plays.
I love
absolutely hate it.
He's good.
I would take him just for the shot at Cincinnati.
It would be funny.
It'd be fun.
It would be funny. And he is a very, very good player.
There's just like an unspoken thing between like Spurs and Arsenal where you just don't like take their players. Like it's just not. When you play for one club, you don't play for the other, and that's just how it goes. Is Cincy that club? I mean, obviously it's Austin MLS. Isn't because like everybody that ever played for the Crew has played at Austin.
Figo went from Barcelona to Real Madrid. It was very good, very hated, but very good for both.
Ben, to that, it hasn't happened yet. I would say when it happens, we'll find out.
Yeah, I would love. Actually, I would kind of like that
because I'm telling you, if Cucho would have gone to Cincinnati or something stupid like that, I would have lost my mind, and
I will take him on a 6-month loan so we can just ship him off after we play at Cincy.
Dude, I'm buy sure him and bench his girlfriend up here. Don't you let him play. You're like, I don't know, man. We brought Quentin in, and he's playing up top now. Sorry,
I will miss him because it's a player I hate. I love to hate, like really, really love to hate.
Yeah.
And just the memory in my head of him being on the ground, like cramping up, it makes me so happy.
Yeah,
it just makes me smile. I was watching that game at 2 a.m. in Norway, and I was like, "Yeah, this is worth it."
MLS MVP. Yeah. Well, we'll know more in a week. I am glad that we ended up waiting a day here for schedule conflict, but
I mean, it sucks, but
but now we're talking about this and not whatever.
How many goos does it take to screw a light bulb?
And there are worse things. And guys, everything's going to be all right. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Trap.
Sorry, I'm here for business. Discord Echo. It's Discord Echo. It's Discord Echo. It's Discord Echo.
Discord.gg/crew96.
That's discord.gg/crew96. Join today.
We are back.
We're back.
I mentioned earlier the Nordecke Cup is also back. Details to come on that. But this was the tournament that you guys played a couple years ago. Mort carried his team single-handedly.
Yeah, and had back pain because of it.
Yeah. If
literally.
I remember correctly, there was a gal on your team who was actually the MVP, and you guys won, and you got a jersey.
Yes.
So keep an eye out for that. We'll talk more about it as the details come out.
I haven't won much in my life, but that jersey with the name on the back, that's like $180. It's the nicest shirt I own.
Yeah, that's what I say. Like when I wear my Crew, like the modern Crew jerseys, it's like this is the most expensive article of clothing that I own.
I got married in a suit that cost half that.
I think I wear like
just kidding.
I own some suits that cost more, and maybe like a really nice winter coat, but that's about it.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh yeah,
that's right.
Even those I get on sale.
There's also a corporate cup. Have you?
Not to be confused, as I was.
The corporate cup is something like it's where people who have garments that are more expensive than a Crew jersey can.
They would never complain about the price of a $200 jersey.
Throw their cash roll on the table, and what do they get when they? It's like $3,000 or something, and you get a bunch of box seats.
It's a 6v6 tournament
foie gras,
hosted on the 22nd of March.
Caviar. Okay.
Championship is held after the NYCFC home game on the field. You get a guaranteed match. It's like almost $4,000 a team, up to 15 people on the team, co-ed, and you get like up to 25 tickets for the box.
So hold on. So
I don't know if everyone was emailed about it, but I got it as a season ticket member.
Yeah, I got it too. But I'm curious if that means if you kind of represented by 15 people, but you get 25 people in on it. You split the bill between 25.
Okay.
Because you get the tickets for the box. No, this might be a feasible thing.
It's really meant for any company that has a bunch of people that want to play, and then they sponsor it. their names all over whatever. Sure.
We should do it. Upper 90 Club.
That's
Upper
what I
90 Club,
told my rep.
our-
Like my podcast.
A founder
is interesting.
and Moneybag will pay for it.
Oh, let's take a quick second about that. You told your ticket rep that you have a crew podcast?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What did that rep say? Because
he just gave me the details of the cup. He didn't respond to anything about the podcast.
Holy crap.
What's the podcast?
I have talked to like 4 reps and I'm like, hey, we do really well. We have a lot of listeners. A podcast for the Columbus crew.
And they said, everyone does. Everyone does.
They're like, okay.
Actually giving out
what a
podcasts
loser
this year for Cruisemas.
No, it's bananas. And I ask every single time, like, I was like, we don't take any money. I just want to do like a free ad. And like, I'll put, we can point you in the right direction for season tickets and stuff like that. And they never respond. And it's like, what are you doing? Like,
it's like Severance.
The front office drives me bananas.
Yeah,
it just drives me nuts. Everything they do is just like.
I've been hinting to my ticket rep so many times. Like, I'm just saying, she's Caroline. She's great, and
she'll be there for 2 months, and then it'll be like.
She's been there for a while now. I will say that there was for a while there. I got a new rep every game. I feel like for a hot minute. But I kind of dropping it in there. Like, we will talk about that at the pod. It's like, okay, that's cool. And it's like...
she pictures her in like a little pod. Like a little pod.
Yeah.
Pea pod.
All right, let's move on. Send us your money so we can...
Send us your money. So we can...
GoFundMe. We should do a GoFundMe.
We could dress Haas up as a girl, ladybug it up.
Everyone's got one of those too. Okay. The Nordeca board is set. I think we talked about that last week. There's a meeting
this
here
Thursday. Yeah, so this will come out Tuesday, and it's Thursday at the Columbus Library, room 3.
Tuesday the 4th of February, Thursday the 6th of February.
There's a lot of numbers. At 1422 East Livingston Avenue, Columbus, Ohio.
Livingston.
So that will be, I think that's going to be kind of a passing of the torch from the old brass to the new brass. We'll have Lamaki on. I've decided to call him Llama. So there's that. So we're going to have Llama on next week with Morgan to talk about all sorts of stuff. We kind of get the behind the scenes details of the inner workings of that. That being said,
Llama is his new name.
Yeah. I called him that randomly on the Discord and like no one said anything. I was like,
Llama. Sorry. Working my Duolingo over here. Okay.
Hi, Dios mío.
Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a crowded pod next week.
Oh yeah. It's going to be big party vibes.
Yeah. Do you guys is it time now to talk about New Jersey?
The Red Bulls?
And not the drones.
No, actually, I talk about the drones. You don't gaslight me. I'll talk about the drones all day. Aliens are here. Wake up, sheeple.
Yeah, it's like that could be an installment of the Goosebumps series.
It's right there.
We saw a leak of the new away kit. Is it time to talk about
Before
that?
we get into that, there is the Nordeca board is looking for a secretary. Primary responsibility is for ensuring that details around upcoming and past board meetings are posted. It's just like somebody doing minutes, that type of thing. So if you're interested, reach out. And then I will have
what's the pay?
Kind of an ad explaining what's going on. I hinted, I'm the only one that reads here who's literate. So there is a book club that is official, but it's through the Nordeca Discord Deca. So it's all free. Discord Deca, it's one of the things. It's a book club. They've already done January. I think yesterday they decided on the book for February.
A lot of people pay for book clubs?
Massive collection volume 1.
For a
massive collection volume 2.
It is not.
Goosebumps.
Goosebumps.
What other Steve Sirk books can they read?
The dictionary. No, it's actually it's different. It's different books, different genres. It's like kind of all over the place, but check it out. I'm actually having Caitlin come on and discuss monthly what the book's going to be and stuff like that. I'm into it. I'm the only person who reads here, so it's just saying.
Reading makes me sleepy.
Reading makes you horny.
I can only read this far.
Don't drink your water like that.
Okay. Also, before we talk about the jersey, the Run Club, another club. You're not the only one who runs, Ben. We are up to 71 runners in our Run Club.
Woo!
And let's see. I had it pulled up here. Oh, yeah. So real quick, last week, my shout-outs go to top shout-out goes to Flordeca for repping on his first race of the year.
It.
Hottest runner this side of the
Was he pouring a beer on himself?
It looked like a mixed drink.
Okay.
Or a...
Is that better or worse?
I don't know. That sounds
looked like a
sticky.
Shirley Temple.
Okay.
It was dry January.
But what was he rocking?
He was rocking our Run Club swag.
And he poured a Shirley Temple on it? There's too much white.
I mean, I did that first thing, but I wasn't there.
Supply.
You don't put Shirley Temples on your shirt?
So in case this is the first time that you, our final listener for this episode, has heard our show, we have a Run Club. You can run, walk, hike. It's all on Strava, the app, and it's just a good community of like-minded crew fans putting up miles.
Runners and walkers.
So Flordeca, our the fearless leader of our Florida contingent, has already started his race season because I think it's
warmer down there? Is it warmer down there?
Yeah.
How does the world work? Oh, the world's flat, so I don't
drain the swamp.
Works.
So
the crew is now.
Okay.
The swamp.
Second leg of training camp.
So big shout out to
Are you saying we're in the swamp?
Mr. Carr. Also Nate Carpenter, 63 miles last week.
What is happening?
People are putting up the 60s. There are 3 people in the 60-mile club from last week. Nate Chase again, Kevin Thompson, Philip Cogley is a runner.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude. Phil does.
I would like to remind you, when you're done running and get into your car, turn off your watch. It doesn't count.
Phil, you idiot.
Phil,
I don't think
Phil
Phil
put up 56 miles.
I'm going to text him right now. There's no way. Here, keep talking.
He's not a listener, though, is he? I think a lot of our runners
possibly. He's a crew fan.
All right.
The crew fan, friends, and family.
I don't think I said this on the pod, but I did watch a lot of the Beatles marathon in December. It's such an awesome thing that they do. They play all the Beatles songs.
He's still sick from it. Him and Sean.
And Phil and Sean and Joe Peppercorn. They do a just outstanding job. It's like it's a part of my year every year. So shout out to Phil, our president of the Run Club, Stacy. She put up 50 miles.
Also not a listener.
Also not a listener.
Shame.
Greg, Nelly, they're in the 45-mile club. We got some miles here. My sister Mindy, happy birthday today.
Happy birthday, Morgan Mindy.
It's my nephew Wallace's birthday.
Okay.
Happy birthday,
Did he run anywhere?
No, but he'll punch the shit out of you.
Sorry. What's his name?
Okay.
Wally?
Wallace.
Wallace.
His name is
Wallace.
No, his name is Wallace. His name.
Oh, I was like, holy crap.
Okay.
Also not a listener.
Also not. Yeah. There's
Definitely not.
There are so many more people in this world who are not listeners.
Slightly more than are.
Anyway, yeah, we got a good group here.
How many total?
Trey,
Do you have the total amount?
Hitting the bricks. Mm-hmm. Total, you know what, man? Because for some reason Strava does not total last week. And so normally I would put this into a spreadsheet and carry the one and do the math myself, but I didn't do that. So
3 people.
Great job this week.
Plus 60 is.
It's a lot.
666.
It's a lot of.
Yeah, we'll just do 666.
I had 11, 11 miles.
69, 420.
11 miles. I won again.
0.
I won again, but I've been
4.
running. I've been running almost exclusively this year.
Morris, you are on a. You're going to wear yourself out.
Yeah, I finished
I'm
my
running
pregnant
extremely slowly. Have you seen my pace?
Yeah, I don't have patience.
It's nearly
for
a walk.
Is it 10 minutes? 10 minutes is my pace now. Yeah.
It's. I would say by and large, it's slower than that.
I have to be at
doesn't matter.
Soccer practices and drama play things.
80-20 running.
Practice.
You have to be at drama?
It had to be a drama.
Are you in AV in high school?
Off, middle school.
Yeah, I hear.
Okay, no more. Actually, you put up 16.8 miles. Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
Great job, Run Club.
Good job, Morris.
We should get some more. We're gonna get more Run Club swag this season. Also, we talked about doing new wristbands, right?
Yeah,
Black ones.
We're gonna have some black wristbands coming out this year. So, lots of
glow in the dark.
Glow in the dark stuff.
It's gonna be UV reactive, which will be a good segue to me. I think I'm going to do my mea culpa. I think everything you guys said about UV and
I know what mea
light,
culpa is, so don't explain it.
I think that you guys were all right and that it is just going to look like a crime scene when we wear these new jerseys that were just leaked. It looks
Ben's
like
going to handle all of the wristbands before they're distributed.
They're going to glow in black lights. You're welcome.
It looks like there was a leak.
There's going to be a leak on those wristbands. Hey!
I bet they could double as like.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I gotta write that down. I gotta beep that out.
Yeah. Okay.
Trey, thank you for your input after about 45 minutes.
That's what I was gonna say was Ben. In addition to
he's not wrong, but go ahead.
In addition to bleeping that, I would like for you to take this space.
It has been 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 13 seconds
to say how much time it's been since Trey said anything else. Okay? Just whatever number Ben just said there was the number of minutes it's been since Trey said anything.
I was even like holding it. I'm like, not gonna say it.
So good.
Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it.
He's just sitting there waiting for an opening.
He stopped breathing.
Going. I was like, all right, well, I'm not the inappropriate
one. He stopped breathing.
Here.
He's like, I can't not say this with my mouth.
The note over the monitor says, I have to say this.
Yeah. Okay. Can we talk about the jersey now? I've been trying for like half an hour.
It's gonna be a rough one.
Okay. We shouldn't break again, should we?
This episode of the Upper 90 Club is brought to you, as always, by Supporter Supply Company. Hi, friends, this is your good pal Morgan Hughes, here to talk to you about a serious issue facing 96% of all crew supporters in Columbus. Why, not enough free shipping, of course. For a limited time now, through the eventual heat death of the universe, Upper 90 Club listeners can use the promo code Upper90Boys. That's boys with a Z on the end of it, at checkout for free delivery on absolutely any order over $10. But Morgan, what if I order $10 worth of stickers, or those goddamned buttons, or some other combination of small items that make you want to kill yourself? Will the free shipping still apply then, even as you curse our family, while you package up our little tiny annoying ass order for us? Of course it will. That's just how much we here at Supporter Supply value our friends at the Upper 90 Club. So head on over to supportersupply.co and use the promo code Upper90Boys. That's boys with a Z at checkout for free shipping on all your orders over $10. And don't forget to tell them that your friends at the Upper 90 Club sent ya.
The jersey. We saw a leaked image of the new away kit, the Goosebumps kit, the Secret of the Ooze kit. Thoughts?
Secret.
I do not understand how they consider this Goosebumps. I don't get it. Doesn't make sense.
I'm actually with Trey. I agree. Like it
just they could have done like the font in Goosebumps. They could have put, Crew 96 on the back on like a tail or something like in Goosebumps, like
Whale
something.
tail?
Yeah.
So, couple things with this. I appreciate the effort. Just kidding. Don't. The yellow is not our crew yellow. Am I crazy, or is that?
No, that's the big issue I have. It's almost green.
You know what, guys? There's a couple of the images, like the one from Crew Rhino.
Yes.
And the one that's kind of like has some images like superimposed on it. Shit. Sorry.
Which is a fake one.
Those, that one doesn't even have the splatter.
No.
Those look yellow, but then the one that came out from...
Is it Footy headline?
Yeah, Footy or whatever.
Looks greenish.
That one looked green. Yeah.
If it's the yellow that we know and love...
No, it's not.
I mean, if it is, because the one in the Crew Rhino picture looks way looks like a normal yellow.
No, it's Crew Rhino.
Crew Rhino.
If it was Rhino, the H would be after the N.
That if it's the right color of yellow,
it's Portuguese.
I mean, I hate it less. I guess is what I would say.
Yes, if the yellow is correct, cool. Are you talking about the one that's
still
on
not?
The...
It's still pretty meh. Like, okay, great idea. Glad this took 3 years to produce.
But this is the average crew fan. It was like, I like to see something new. Also, the crew fan. My favorite jersey ever is the all black one. I mean, like, this is the same thing we have all the time. It's like we love the ones that are all black, but at the same time, I want to see something new, cool, and different. It was like, no, but this doesn't look anything like the all black one. I mean, like, what do we expect?
So
this will go down in that fine category.
But we have to see the shorts.
It's better than average.
It is?
I think it is.
Are we playing in neon yellow shorts?
Dude,
that's my question.
Yellow. There's no. There is no way that it's UV light, whatever we talked about in science. There's no way it's our yellow. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way it's our yellow.
Is it not the black portion of the jersey with the, like, you can see like the little the dots.
Something to say about that as well. Okay. So that part,
is that not the reactive part?
For the listeners that might not have seen the jersey,
you think it's the stains?
I think it's the stains.
Yeah. It's like the blood thing. It does look kind of like a slasher film.
I don't know.
I do appreciate. Okay. Well, all right. Let's mark this and come back to this.
I think it's the angle a little bit too on that jersey too. It's not. It's best side.
So,
we still don't know when it will be official, right? This was a leaked.
Yeah, I mean image. The official one, the Footy headline one looks official.
Speaking of, there's been people online that have been saying we shouldn't talk about this jersey. But we're excited about the jersey. People are excited about the jersey. Let's talk about the jersey.
Well, we were excited about the team.
Yeah, and excited about the team. But my thing is
leaked that Cucho was leaving before today.
Yeah, I'll feel better about that. You can kind of start making that.
Maybe he saw the jersey.
Cucho got the leak.
I ain't wearing that.
I ain't wearing that.
No, but I think this is really exciting that there's so many people out like, what is the jersey and whatever else. And you know what? They do a pretty good job of not being leaked first, because they're probably always the last one that been leaked every year. But if they're so worried, well, maybe you should go up with a little bit earlier. I mean,
you're talking about the people online that were upset that the leaked jersey got leaked.
Yes.
The only bad person is the one who actually took the picture of it and stole
I agree
the design.
With that.
Beyond that, we're just talking about it.
Yeah. But if it's in a store somewhere, I mean, I'm assuming that is where it's been made in.
No, that's probably like a back room at Adidas or something. Because I mean, I see a Galaxy kit on there, and
yeah, you see all the other MLS jerseys behind it.
I got one that I assume is LAFC, but it must be Portland. So At least there's that.
Is it black and gold?
That is correct.
Because
yeah,
that's
I don't.
this year's
So
colors in Portland.
Getting leaked information and stuff like that. And again, I saw a bunch of people talk, and we'll have Lamaki on next week. I think he was like, "Don't do leaks. Like, don't. It's unfair." I'm not going to quote him. I don't have it.
No. But I get that. I worked in marketing. I understand that when you're doing a launch, you put a lot of work into it. But at the same time, you clearly, like, for most people, don't care. Most people will see the jersey. I was like, oh, that's cool or not. I haven't dig into it. It's the core of the few thousand of people that are hardcore that cares. Like,
dude, I love looking at leaked jerseys. Do I need to talk to someone about this?
No, yes.
Okay.
Are you talking about
the pacing of your sentence could have been better?
I think
I have 3 children.
I'm pretty sure that the For Columbus jersey was leaked on.
Yo, 100%.
Yes.
Yes.
I know. I worked at Apple, and there was MacRumors.com, which was how Apple did everything. They leaked everything to them, and it was strategic, and it was all part of the plan. It was all like that. That's now common knowledge. This thing is just like, I keep hearing, well, they worked so hard. I'm looking at these jerseys saying, literally, it was midnight on deadline, and they shipped them. Like, wow. I would say 3/4 of the jerseys in Adidas are from Adidas, from the current jerseys that got released, are just terrible.
I don't know.
Unbelievable.
It's.
Oh, that's a new picture there, huh?
It doesn't.
We've got the slimming effect going on too.
Which I like because I got some handles, baby. I got some love handles.
I mean, Ben, I don't disagree with you, but I mean,
about love handles.
It's not the. No, I mean,
body shape.
Yeah,
love them.
Love them. Yeah. No, it is just. I don't know if it's a third kit. No issue with it.
Oh, this one? Oh, 100%.
But if this is our black kit, I got some issues.
I'm surprised that the V isn't deeper.
It does have a modest V.
It does look like it does have a V. I hate that.
I'm pretty sure I saw it in.
Who's doing that? Is that House? Yeah. So my issue is like behind and again, if you're look at it because it's going to be hard to explain. It looks like there's a bunch of cuts and it's dripping down, and like I don't hate that. The issue is I think when I see it in person, like the Velocity kit, that background stuff is not cool. Like the Velocity kit background stuff, the white stuff, looks good on the field, but like up close, I think it looks like garbage.
No, I actually like that jersey, but I've seen all the people trying to replicate it, and the fake ones looks awful.
Maybe that's the reason they do this type of stuff is so like, it's like the dollar bill's full of jib jab, so no one can like make a replica of it. So they make this one like bananas. They're like, yeah, we just added a bunch of like white little dots behind it to like.
Also, with the new, at least the leaked images, the Nationwide logo and name is in yellow for the first time. It's always been in white.
Ben has always been an advocate for that.
When it comes to colors of the things.
But this is a trend you've seen in the Premier League, for example. I think City has an away jersey that's like striped that has like the neon yellow in it and whatever else. And the Dortmund have gone with that, which is traditionally a very similar color to ours. They have gone neon yellow many, many times and throughout the years.
I hate the like neon sportier colors. I cannot stand them. Like when the soccer boots came out and it's all like neon colors, it's just not my thing. Yeah. I did post on, if you go to Reddit, the massive, someone called the Blue Ink posted like their mock-up. Then it's a bunch of Goosebumps books, like the artwork for it, which is, when you think of Goosebumps books, you think of like the raised logo on the front, which is awesome. And then you also think of the photos.
Embossed. Yep.
Yeah, it's great. That's the word we use. We use embossed. So I wish they would take Nationwide and make it Goosebumps font. That would be sweet. Oh yeah, you got to do it.
If they did like the names on the back in Goosebumps font, the numbers.
Why can't it be both?
Because then it would be ridiculous.
Anyway, the mock-up online that I saw, it still has a slimming effect. It has check it out. It has like the dummy in the front that's really big, the mummy, like all the quintessential first like 10 books that we grew up on. Say Cheese and Die is on there, the photo. Like I would buy that so fast.
Say Cheese and Die. So is there an equivalent to
So what do you mean
like
Say Cheese
Mac
and Die?
Rumors?
You guys not read that?
Is there an equivalent to Mac Rumors for jerseys? Like
yeah, footyheadlines.com. That's where all the stuff gets leaked. Yeah.
Footy headlines.
I tell you what, if you go to that website,
you should call it
immediate
Kicky Leaks.
Did we get the? Oh no, the other pun joke was off. Right. Yeah. I will say the footy links or the footyheadlines.com, their website is immediate. You get all the viruses. So it looks like a
the transfer market website.
Yeah, it looks like an Angel Fire page. It's hard to get through.
Okay.
Godspeed.
How do you think
I will say that
Stein feels about the jersey?
Yeah. But my thing is I have to see it in person because there have been jerseys in the past that looks awful. Like when you're looking at pictures and when you see it in person, but like, that's not so bad. And even the latest picture we've seen where we kind of actually have a flat picture of it, it looks, I think it looks a hell of a lot better. And it's interesting. It's a little different. And it all comes down to what happens when we wear it. Because if it have a good season, everybody will love this jersey.
Yeah, I hated the Charlie Brown jersey. It grew on me.
Well, yes, I like the Charlie Brown.
So, but also from a like branding standpoint, this is surprising to be the Yang of the Charlie Brown.
R.L. Stein still sells a lot of books.
No, but what I'm saying is like just
I read the Charlie Brown books.
Standpoint, you have the kind of like cartoonish Charlie Brown like scrape squiggle across the jersey, and then the alternate is like ultra modern, like dripping neon. It's just they're just from a vibe standpoint, they're very different.
Don't you guys think we're due for like a retro kit this summer? Though?
Thank you. Yes, that is 100%.
Last summer.
Well, we should have had it last summer, but
something
assuming
traditional crew, like it's not that hard.
Speaking of, but maybe not
3
speaking
stripes
of,
on the shoulders.
We are releasing today. So it's Tuesday. Supporter Supply is releasing their crew jersey for the year today. I was talking to Morgan about it. He was going to, it was 50-50 on hopping on tonight to talk about it. I asked him for a leak. I wish I wouldn't have said it that way, but he did not. He absolutely did not send me any.
He ghosted you. He didn't answer.
He did not tell me. Hey man, fair play. He's not about the leaks, man. Not about the leaks. But I will say we'll talk more about it probably next week because I'd be interested to get Morgan's take running a company like that, and also Lamakia's strong take on no leaks.
I'd also like to hear whether we have reached the eventual heat depth of the universe. Also, next time I talk to him.
So what I think they're going to do is they're going to unveil the new Away kit when they unveil Timo Werner at lower.com.
I hope no one knows who Timo Werner is because they would be so...
How do you think they're going to explain this one? Think it's going to be like the drips from the roof kit?
Yeah, I don't know.
From the roof.
It's hard for me to get over the last one where it's like this is designed off our design from last year. Like it seems
Goosebumps hasn't been relevant since the 1990s.
Shut your mouth. No, it has been. There is a new series currently.
Yes.
There is a new series currently playing on Netflix, and there's a movie with Jack Black.
Yeah.
You need to get hip, Haas.
Wait, what is his name? David Schwimmer?
I read those books when I was in elementary school.
When
I could
piece
read.
of news that we didn't get to because of this really important thing we've been talking about. Pippa's back.
He's
back, baby. There's some good news. Take the good news with the bad news.
And he's starting
back.
up top in the first game.
Yeah, I'd take it. I would take it.
Player coach.
He is
10.
coaching Crew 2.
Also called the Cappies.
I wonder, how did Miami, because he coached Miami last year, Miami 2. How did they do? I don't think they did.
We went down there and beat him.
They thought highly of him in general.
Yep.
Right. I think he's going to turn out to be a great coach. I think his soccer IQ is actually pretty high.
So my dream scenario here is that he turned out to be a coaching genius. At some point, Nancy will move on, and then Pipa will come in, and he will be our new genius coach.
Thinking about
Now
him
you're
and
talking.
Nancy working him adapting to Nancy's plan is very interesting.
Right.
Excited for that.
Yeah, I would love to. My hope was
got all
Courtois
the
would
dirt.
stay, and then
Got all the dirt for Miami too.
And unlike
any
Cucho,
kind of
he spent
tactical-
8 seasons here.
Yes.
59 goals.
he had 59 goals in 8 seasons.
You said
Yeah.
Cucho pretty much did that in 2 seasons.
He had 44. Yeah.
But he was more of an assist king, and he wasn't maybe third last.
I mean, that was my favorite thing about Higuain was the setups.
I'm thinking more Higuain. I'm thinking almost more like you would love this, Ben, with the Arsenal reference. Ødegaard is usually like third last on the ball all the time. He doesn't have a ton of assists, not a whole lot of goals.
Hockey assists.
But he's like the driver of the offense, and that's what Higuain did a lot.
I hate Arsenal, but Ødegaard
MLS
is
counts the hockey
one of the best
assists.
players I've seen in my lifetime. That dude's
Who?
awesome.
Oh, Odegaard.
Ødegaard. He's so good.
Yeah.
Maybe we can bring him in.
Can we get Kevin De
I don't
Bruyne?
see why not. Probably the way City's playing.
So anyway, welcome back.
Yeah, Pipa.
Love it.
We're happy to have you.
Oh yeah.
He's like the only star DP that we've had that didn't win an MLS Cup, right?
Dude, you want to talk about a pun? Supporter Supply came out the day that he got back. Don't worry, Pipa's Capy.
Yep.
And that is phenomenal.
That is great. I noticed that too. And he's the only one
It's a
of our
playoff.
DPs.
Don't worry, be happy. Did everybody
I
get
would
it?
say he's probably the only one of our DPs that we flew in to retire as a crew player,
Yeah,
which I
dog.
think is fantastic. Thank
Also-
you, Joe, for flying him.
Also, Joe, who you just mentioned, he did speak with Higuain previously about potentially filling in for our indoor team. So we might see a special appearance for the
That would be so good.
Is that
He
Federico?
said he wanted to. Per Joe.
Dude, that was
He's going to come out and be like, really?
He's gonna get in a fight like that dude
How
from
Fantastic
Argentina or
would that
whatever.
be?
Oh, man. I got to show him a better behavior. By the way, if any listeners were at Resolute last week, my apologies for my childish behavior and
Yeah,
my
I heard
aggression.
it got spicy meatball.
Yeah, I might have been a little bit overheated in my
He hadn't
upper
had
90
his
club
first
jersey.
drink of the year yet. All right, he
That's
wasn't
true.
able to calm down.
That
Are you
is a good
drinking
point.
yet? Or are you taking it? Because last year you took 2 months
on
like
it.
a wean.
Yeah.
He
You're
was
on it?
he did that race in Virginia.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was doing the race.
that looks like.
Hey, you know
water.
what I did was I said I won't drink through the weekend. I save it for the pod.
I
Save
said
it for
that
the
I drank
pod.
both Friday and Saturday
And Sunday and today.
and Sunday. Well, no, I didn't. Yeah,
It's Monday.
Or was that glass you were drinking straight vodka?
No, I poured some water in it.
No, Jim.
Oh, just straight shit.
Okay, well, I'm
Put that gin on your chin.
I'm interested to see what other roster moves
that
happen
bit.
here in the next few weeks before Cruise on the 22nd.
We're recording next Sunday, and if we do no moves, like holy crap!
We'll be
I'm
talking
convinced
to,
we don't know what's going
We're
on.
talking to Morgan and Llama about it.
We'll talk to Llama if he likes Llama or not.
Llama.
I still don't feel like I got enough credit for my llama joke, but
I missed it. Yeah. We talked about this. You said
I heard it
quick.
Okay, you'll hear it when you're cutting it down. All right, I think that's all we got. So we'll talk to you guys in 6 days. Go crew! What time is it? Thanks everyone for joining the club. We hope you'll listen next week and every week, even in the off season, to celebrate or commiserate. We'll save you a seat. If you like this podcast, please give us 5 stars and subscribe. You can email us at upper90clubpod@gmail.com. That's upper90clubpod@gmail.com. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram at upper90clubpod. Go crew! More, I heard a fun fact this week. Lauren told me about all the SKU numbers that they put on all the Norwegian warships. Did you hear about that?
No, the SKU number. They put each itemize it like with SKU numbers.
So then, as the ships come in, they Scandinavian.
Oh God, that's a really good joke. Oh, that's a good joke.